Welcome to our channel. This morning I am at my doctor's office. I am sitting here right now in the parking lot and waiting for them to come and get me. Things are a little bit different when with the coronavirus. I have to wait for them to come to the car. But anyway, long story short, not all of my doctors agree what it is that I have. My PCP believes that I am battling antibiotic resistant Lyme disease, neurological Lyme disease, because they can cross the blood-brain barrier if left untreated for too long. I've tested positive for it at least 5 times, and not just like a weak positive or past infection positive. It is current infection antibodies, and it meets CDC criteria for positive. And we can just not all of my doctors agree that that's what's wrong with me, although that I exhibit all of the symptoms of it. It's because of where I live, where I'm at regionally. If I were to have these test results and these symptoms and I were to live, say, like Connecticut, then everyone would agree that my issue is Lyme disease. But it's pretty controversial in that I live in the South, and some people just don't, some medical professionals do not believe that you can contract Lyme disease in the South. But that's not the only tick-borne illness that I've tested positive for. I've also tested positive for anaplasmosis and something called babesiosis. And the babesa is in the malaria family. And, so I was definitely bitten by a tick. You know, I'm just kind of like, it's really frustrating, and it's one of the most frustrating parts about not feeling well every single day is not having answers. When you live in a society that has so much medical technology and advancements in medicine, and you suffer every day outside of having a terminal illness, or, you know, it's like I just go around suffering and there's not really a lot of answers. But today, my doctor is going to do an IV therapy, and she's going to administer some medication to try to help my body detox. So we're hoping that that's going to help. I'm very nervous. I have anxiety real bad, and medication is one of my triggers. It's just scary. So, you know, here I am, and we're going to try this IV therapy. Okay, so about to get set up. I'm in the room. I have IV soon. Ugh. I hate getting IVs. I can't stand it. Definitely think it must be a skill, because sometimes it hurts super bad and sometimes not at all. Really hoping this makes me feel better. Here we go. Okay, so we have started. I don't know if anybody wants to see a picture of an IV, but you know, there's the. It started. I'm feeling. They're doing is it's called NAD, which is supposed to kind of help flush and rejuvenate my cells. Got a nice little setup here. I am watching Pretty in Pink, one of my favorite movies, and yeah, I feel a little flushed right now, but I guess that just means it's working. Super hopeful that this is gonna work. I have been battling with not feeling well, whatever my doctors want to call it, for about 5 years now, and it is a nightmare. You know, I look fine, but, you know, I'm not going to really record myself when I am just crying because I'm suffering so much, or I'm bedridden, because at that point I'm in so much pain and so much suffering that I can care less about videoing. I really can't even hold my phone up during those moments, which is all too frequent for me. It's really just, you know, can't imagine just waking up one day sick and then never getting better. And then also, you sort of ignorantly believe that because you live in a society such as, you know, we do, that if something were to happen to you, there would be answers, you know, or treatment, you know. And you know, of course I know there aren't cures for everything, but when you don't feel well every single day of your life, and there's absolutely nothing you can take or nothing you can do to make you feel better. No matter how many doctors you see, no matter how many tests you have, it is a nightmare, and it's not something I thought could exist. Again, outside of having maybe a terminal illness, and I just don't wish this on anyone. And I wish there was a way almost that I can just have people. I wish that there was some way I can have my doctors or even my loved ones just switch places with me just for about 2 minutes so they can really know exactly how I feel, because trying to explain to someone how I feel is like, imagine that you never experienced water before in your life. You've never touched it. You've never seen it ever in your life. And then, imagine someone trying to explain that to you. It'd be impossible. I think that it's impossible to understand a level of a sensation of feeling and even certain types of pain and misery if you've never experienced it before. Because I think that when we experience things, even if we, went through labor, which is really bad, really painful, or you've broken a limb, or, you can only understand pain and suffering from what you've experienced. But there are levels of pain and suffering out there and not feeling well that many people have no clue even exist, that you don't even know that your body is capable of feeling. And, before all of this happened, I just figured out when someone said that they didn't feel good, or, that they were in pain, that they would be able to explain it to me in a way that I could understand. But after going through this and the way that I feel, I cannot convey how I feel when I'm suffering and I don't feel good in a way that I believe truly represents what it is that I am going through and experiencing. And that is just so frustrating in itself. There are just experiences in life that we feel physiologically that cannot be explained to others to where they can fully understand it and grasp it. So, that was a lot. Talking a lot. I'm a little bit nervous right now having this IV and this medication. Again, it's like my trigger. I'm going to stop and I'm going to go ahead and watch Pretty in Pink, and hopefully that'll get my mind off of things. Only about 20 minutes into it, feeling definitely some flushness, and just hoping, this will make a big difference and give me some energy and help me to get out of the bed for longer portions of the day. My kids are super excited about it. I mean, they are all too aware that mommy doesn't feel good often. So, fingers crossed. Been praying a lot, been dealing with this for years, and we've tried various things. So we're doing this IV therapy to kind of rejuvenate my cells and detox, and hopefully this works. Okay, wrapping up. It was tough. It's been about 4 hours, but I don't know, placebo or not, but I already kind of feel pretty well right now. I feel a little more energetic, so we'll see. This thing is empty. So okay, so I'm back home, and I felt pretty good on the way home. I don't know if that was a placebo effect, but she did say that I was going to be real tired over the next 24 hours, and it just hit me. I am super exhausted right now. So I'm going to try to rest over the next 24 hours and pray that this really helps, and that I feel rejuvenated and I'm just ready to go. It's been a long time since I've just felt really energetic, and this is definitely not a cure for Lyme disease or whatever it is that I'm dealing with, but it is something that's supposed to help, and I am at the point right now where I just need just a little bit of relief, where I can last 24 hours without having to take long breaks, or without you know, paying for pushing myself is just like winning the health lottery for me. So I'm gonna get some rest, and just praying that this is the answer that I've been looking for a long time. Jack wanted to be in the video real quick, so I'll do an ending with him, and I'm gonna try to get some rest, even though I have this cutie right here, but he lay in the bed with mommy. Oh no. Oh, and there are the insects again.
There's wasps.
I know, they like me, they follow me everywhere, so ooh, mommy got a burst of energy for that, huh? All right.
Bye. Peace out. Bye.